And we are back with 99 The News, and today we're talking about the Trump administration and the thousands of dead people getting student aid. And I know the Trump administration loves to use the term dead people receiving free money, but I took this angle on this article a little bit differently because the question was, are people receiving it, and what would be the consequences of that? So, as I said, as we know, in any system, public or private, mistakes and fraud can occur. The $90 million figure, which represents less than 0.1% of the total average government outlay of $87 billion a year for student loans, right? That is a relatively small amount. If I told you that 99.89% of the time that something was working well, whether it be an experiment or what have you, we would jump up and down that this is working. Now, of course, I also mentioned that because the Trump administration has prioritized cutting out waste and fraud, there will be likely more of an increased focus on this type of federal government mismanagement of funds moving forward. This will have very little impact on the education department as the error rate was relatively insignificant. Like I mentioned, the error rate was was roughly 0.1%. So in the long run, however, this will likely be politicized as an example of fraud and waste in the system, rather than recognized as a success due to the high approval and completion rate. So my point of contention is, yes, there are going to be errors strictly based on the size of this outlay from the government, but the amount of waste and fraud that's found in the system is relatively insignificant given all the other parameters that have been put forth in this the implementation of the student loan process. So what say you? Yes, the $90 million figure may seem vast and large, but when you look at it from a grand scheme of things, of the billions of dollars that's going into the system, it's been managed relatively well. So thank you guys for listening to 99 The News. I hope this has been a valuable use of your time. Again, until next time.